The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 223 pounds, Preston Vance.
This is obviously, you can see not his debut here in AEW, he's 0-1, but he's a very impressive athlete, Cody.
Incredibly, 6'3", 243 pounds. We talk about Vanilla Vance. This is Preston Vance. The reason he's got two monikers, he's one of those wrestlers who hasn't exactly found who he is yet in the wrestling business. Somebody who's up and coming, and we get the privilege of watching in front of us. Not his debut, but certainly very impressive. Trained by the Apple Man himself, QT Marshall at the Nightmare Factory.
Speaking of nightmares, here's a nightmare for you. Can I say that?
I think you can. It doesn't make me mad.
No, I know. You're the American nightmare, but this guy can give you some nightmares. Just the way he looks. 8-8 all time in AEW. One
And his opponent
draw.
from Seattle,
And
Washington,
you know who that was against.
weighing 173 pounds.
That was against you.
Darby Allin.
The one draw sits on my overall record. It sits on Darby Allin's overall record. And something I'll never forget. Fighter going the distance. Did not anticipate going the distance, but we did. And then our rematch finally was able to get the W on him in Jacksonville. But now we're in a situation to get. Wow! Well, hold up.
Whoa, picking him up.
Wait a
German
minute.
suplex, right out of the corner.
Big German suplex. Darby didn't even get his coat off.
Looked like he was trying to bail him out into the other side that time. And Darby, who seems to just draw from the pain and punishment to make him stronger, is going to feel some pain here from the Vanilla Man himself.
Doesn't mean you always want that pain. And then running him back into the ring like that, those boards are sitting there. Half the time they're sticking out. Bob Rosen does his best to make sure they're not, but you got to be careful at Darby's size. Vanilla throwing him around like that. And you mentioned he likes the pain. He's got that Minoru Suzuki, Chris Jericho, very similar in terms of that. John Moxley as well. They like to get hit. It only fires them up. But how much can you take? We've seen Darby take a lot.
Darby finally gets the coat off, and that doesn't stop here. Preston Vance. Darby lands on his feet. Wow, he is so quick. Oh!
Big evasion. Big evasion. Ran Vanilla Vance right into that square post. Vanilla up quickly and tapped that right hand right on the knuckle there, basically, right on the strut.
And Darby still feeling the effects from what happened earlier. Darby is in the tournament to crown the first ever TNT champion, caught by Vance. Look at the power of Vance.
Power.
Darby holding on to the side headlock here.
Tried to grip him when that side headlock didn't work. The man from the Motor City, Preston Vance, outside leg hook. You got to go chest to chest. That's one thing about the Apple Man. He don't teach these kids chest to chest. You got to cover chest to chest. AWA style, grab their arm. There's no reason to hook a man's leg. Hook their neck and head. You can tell no folk style or fundamental skills from Vanilla in that sense. Or he was just being lackadaisical.
Whoa.
That was fundamental, though. That is a grade A pump kick.
Pump kick. Darby said, "Bring it," and he did. Flush to the face.
Damn. See, right here, so he smells blood, right? You got to stay on him, sense of urgency. You have the size advantage, like we said, 6'3", 240, huge knife edge chop. But you can't keep somebody like Darby, who's a counter wrestler. You can't keep him in the game. He's doing the right thing, crowd him in the corner, smother him. Darby shouldn't be able to breathe.
Knife edge chops. He circled around, looked away. Should have cost him, but now he goes back to the attack, sends Darby in. Here he comes, Darby with both feet up.
Double boots. It's amazing to me Darby's had such success here in AEW and almost every up. You're not going to shoot a man that big off without perhaps bringing that arm.
Drives down to one knee, hooks the top rope, does Vance. Great counter. That. Oh, boy. You talk about a sledgehammer of a forearm.
The big body there, and he brought it, and it looked like the elbow went right across the chin.
He goes again, Vance again.
And another at that, running corner to corner.
One too many times, Darby.
Telegraphed it there. A little bit of Fred Flintstone feet as he approached him, and Darby took advantage of it.
Did you say Fred Flintstone?
Yeah, you know the.
I love it. Oh! Lope Suicida.
Lope Suicida. He went between the bottom and the second rope. Man, Darby's got a little pep in his step here. Going back, Lion Salt.
And cover, 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Beautifully effective in that knee. Vanilla Vance, Preston Vance, very lucky. You're going to see here, well, this is the Lope Suicida. And when he went for that lion salt, that knee, had it hit Preston Vance on the top of the head, this thing would have been over. Darby, somebody who's on my side of the bracket, a very special wrestler at AEW. Big swing and miss. Woke him up with them slaps.
Blocked it with a double axe handle. Now goes on top. And a code red. 1, 2, and a 2 count.
A very unique code red. Didn't really get all of it. The arm there of Preston Vance, that big bicep, he wasn't able to swing his leg over, but still effective nonetheless. Darby's already had a game plan with attacking the hand. I'd also take a look at that knee brace. I believe Preston Vance has got some documented knee issues. You got to take whatever you can get. Going again.
Oh, this time tried to like a coffin drop.
Wow, rip cord cutter by the big man.
Oh, Vance is showing us a lot here against Darby.
Vance, very impressive. Just
Into the
needs
ropes
that
again.
breakout light bulb moment. This could be it. Pop-up cutter.
Pop-up cutter, got a cover, and he's got a 2, and that's all.
Aubrey right there, perfect position. Aubrey Edwards, her and Paul Turner, incredibly special referees. Bryce as well, just an incredible ref contingency here. Vanilla, he's huffing and puffing here though. Needs to pick him up and go to work.
Vanilla tries to look at that raw power from Vanilla.
Dead
Vance.
lift, vertical, perfect, and Darby not helping him at a weight. The left hand, Darby had on the fingers right there.
Had to put it down. He missed that. Darby up on top.
Over the shoulder, boulder holder.
I love it. Darby's going to go up top as Vance is prone on the mat. Could be the coffin drop.
Peek
Here
back.
it is. Oh,
Perfect.
and covers him. 1, 2. Darby Allin is the winner.
Really fundamental cover there. Actually hooked the leg, put his chest on chest. Knew he didn't want to be in this any longer than he had to be.
Here is your
Perfect coffin
winner,
drop.
Darby.
What a good opportunity for me.
Allin.
This guy's on the left side of the bracket, and I'm able to sit out here and get the best view with you scouting this left side of the bracket.
Here it is again, the coffin drop on the midsection. We'll take another angle
That
here.
little peek back, he's learned not to go blind anymore.
There you go.
And look at that, perfect head. People forget Darby's got a bit of a fundamental folk style wrestling experience.
Darby is your winner here on Dark.